So welcome everybody, and we're going to go ahead and get started again. Get a pen and piece of paper so that you have a chance to write down the questions you have. My name again is Julius Weems, and I'm going to be your host for tonight. For those of you who have met me, I'm calling in tonight from beautiful Northwest Florida tonight, and happy to be your host on Monday nights as we talk about this incredible company, guys. Tonight we're going to talk about Snap Delivered, and I'm going to share with you a little bit about our company. Again, I'm Julius Weems. My background is actually in engineering and consulting. I've been an entrepreneur now for a little over 20 years in the consulting space, and also am always looking at different opportunities. Also spent about 10 years of that in the direct sales space, looking at how I can engage and start and grow companies and people. I really love helping people do incredible things. So I was introduced to this company a little over, I think now it's almost been, about 5 months. Wow. So that's really exciting. And then I got a chance to go down to Florida and meet our incredible co-founders and spend time with them. And I'm going to share a little bit about my journey. It started for me similar to how it is for you tonight. Someone shared this company with me. I got on, I took a look at it, I asked questions, and I said, I really have to get involved here because I've grown. My consulting firms have done business with companies such as PayPal and eBay and Google. And I look at these large companies, and what I realize, many of them have found one thing: they solved an incredible problem. And when you solve a problem and you have a big value proposition, you can do some powerful things. So let's talk about Snap Delivered tonight. So who is Snap Delivered for? Many times, I'm a boring engineer, guys, and consultant. I'm looking at numbers and I'm looking at how to solve problems. But one of the things I've learned is that as I've looked at this industry, and I'll tell you, I come to you tonight with somebody that I didn't have a ton of experience in this industry. I didn't know a lot about the delivery industry. But what I did know is that I knew that people would eat, they would do it every day, and there's somebody making billions of dollars off of it. And so, who is this for? It's for restaurant owners who are tired of paying fees that are just through the roof. I've gotten a look at many times restaurant owners who are paying 30 to 40% of their revenue out to delivery companies. It's for food delivery drivers. I have many friends who drive food delivery to earn extra money. And have you ever talked to food delivery drivers or drivers for some other companies? You have all types of people. You have people that have full-time jobs. You have entrepreneurs. You have every kind of person you could imagine who drives food delivery. You have customers who are ordering food. You're gonna hear a little bit more about that. Is that many of us began to order food. If you were doing it before the pandemic drove that behavior. We have nonprofit organizations who'd like to increase their monthly donations, which is a big one for many of our communities. And then we have business-minded individuals who are seeking time and financial independence back, similar to myself. But in order to do this, you have to be able to do one thing. You got to have the right leaders that can scale, grow, and soar a company to $1 billion+. It does not happen by mistake, guys. I have been in business for a very long time, and I realize great leaders are a big part of success. And so our leadership team, who I've gotten a chance to spend some time with and talk to a whole lot, I'll tell you, they understand how to build $1 billion business. They also know how to help people do the same thing. You have to be able to duplicate and help people duplicate success. Their experience, over 100 years of business experience. But one of the things here, guys, I get excited about, they know this industry. They've already grown a company, had success with it in this industry. They know the restaurant business and they know it intimately. They are owners of restaurants. They understand the details of how to be successful in this space. And so that is something I want you all to be really excited about. And I always say, that was one of the questions I asked. If you want to know what questions to ask when you get started with things, that you got to know what the leaders bring to the table, right? Because you're betting that they know how to grow this thing. And guys, I'm excited to say that is something I'm very excited about with us. But then you got to say, is this the right industry, right? The industry was something I looked at, I paid attention to, and I knew it was growing. We all know some things are growing around us, but you ever been in a position where you don't know how to get involved, right? So when I'm gonna share with you guys, I talk to you about it every week. When the pandemic started, I was traveling on a plane 3-4 times a week, right? So I was going to do things in my industry, but when the pandemic hit and everybody was home, I saw an industry exploding. And you know how you pay attention to something, but you don't know how to get involved. And so this industry was projected to reach $136 billion. It did over $30 billion the first year of the pandemic. And then I look at online food delivery. The industry itself is planned to go over to $200 billion in 2025. 60% of customers order delivery or takeout at least once a week. So look at your neighbor, look on your street where you live at, and say, look, 6 out of 10 homes are ordering delivery every single night. So if you look up and down your street, that'll help you see how big this is. 74% of millennials reported a preference for food delivery services. And we're seeing an industry that has grown over 300% since 2014. So the second question that I always want to know is the industry relevant? And I want you to, that is really a big question. And will it be relevant for the next 5 to 10 years? That's what I want you all to think about, because that was, for me, when I evaluate anything, is the industry relevant now, and will it be relevant for the next 5 to 10 years so you and I can have great success, which I know we will. We already know the industry players, right? I have them here on the screen, but we know them. And like any other industry, you want companies like this to start. You want companies that come out and they start and they grow. I always laugh because all of us, some of you are old enough to remember that there was a Blockbuster video. Some of you are old enough to remember that there were many different cell phones, flip phones, and cellular one portable phones before there was an iPhone. Many of you were here long enough to remember the companies that started some of the key industries around us. Those companies, I was talking to someone today, and they said, they were saying they were Googling things, and we use Google for everything. And I said, what about Netscape and AOL, America Online, industries that started it, but we learned and we matured and we grew from them. And so the thing is that there's nothing, these industry players have taught us great industry lessons. And, here at Snap Delivered, it's one thing that we realize is that there's nothing, those companies are great for what has been created in this industry. But we also know when there's an industry created, you learn things, and we've learned how to really come in and disrupt and solve key challenges in any industry. Our competitors, when we look at this, people say, why are we different? I'm going to paint it for you here. And I'm going to start with the bottom line up front. I call it the bluff, guys. You see that big number, $72,000 at the bottom? Think about your favorite restaurant, and what if you could put $72,000 back into your favorite restaurant? What if you could literally take and last week I had you guys talk about who your favorite restaurants were. Go ahead and put that in the chat, no matter where you are in the country. I'm born and raised in Maryland, guys, so I love a Maryland crab cake. And I tell you that one of my favorite places is a place called Timbuktu. It's a crab cake restaurant, and if they were to deliver their product to me when I'm in Maryland, you're looking at 30% they would pay. And I'm looking at, wow, they're gonna pay 30% on every product they deliver. And over the year, they're gonna spend $86,000 to deliver their incredible food that we all love. But Snap Delivered, we said, hey, look, we need to solve one problem in this country. How do we help the small business owner? How do we help the restaurant? How do we help the franchisee with a restaurant keep money inside the business? So we said, hey, look, we're going to actually cut the cost of delivery down to a flat fee, $2. That would save that restaurant $72,000 a year doing the same thing with the same driver picking it up, with the same customer ordering it. And that's when I realized Snap Delivered was onto something, because if you can save somebody $72,000 in a business, they can increase salaries in that business. They can actually pay to make sure that our quality and our experience is better. And that is what we want to do. And that's the first step of Snap Delivered. How do we help the business owner keep money in their business? And so let's move on to what else is special. What else? What other reasons? Because many of you are asking, why are you different? And here are all the other reasons why we believe that we're here to disrupt this industry. Number one is that we said, hey, look, we're going to actually, when people refer, they're going to earn from Snap Delivered. We're going to incentivize drivers every time that they make a delivery and every time they refer another person, restaurant, or driver to our business. We're going to give customers savings so that there's no extra or hidden fees. And then we're going to actually make their experience better. And so our value proposition is really simple. We're better for restaurants, we're better for drivers, and we're going to be better for customers. And that's Snap Delivered And remember, guys, we're doing the same thing. We're just doing it better. I always say, someone asked me the other day, they said, Julius, well, how are you able to do it? I said, that's the wrong question. They said, well, what do you mean? I said, the question is, why hasn't it been done? It's not that it can't be done. We're talking about a multi-billion-dollar industry that's impacting each and every one of us every single day. And now what we're doing is we're here at Snap Deliver. We're just saying there is a better way, and we're going to do it. Now, when we're shifting the paradigm, I think there's always time to shift. Whenever you're going to disrupt the industry, you need to be able to shift the message. The messages we hear today are, these benefits are for ad agencies, venture capitalists, stockholders. We hear TV, radio, search engine ads all the time, right? That message, and that's the current way that you're hearing about these companies. What we're just saying is that we want to help the messenger. Restaurant owners and their staff who will share with their customers about Snap Delivered, food delivery drivers who are out there every day picking up orders, 20, 30, 40 orders a day, customers and communities who are actually trying to raise funds for nonprofits, and customers trying to save money with ordering their food and feeling good about that. We also have, our SNAP representatives. How do we help incentivize somebody like yourself who's on tonight and you're saying, Julius, tell me, how do I play a part in this? And that is really the key part, is that we just decided our message is going to be different. And I love it when you look at people who think outside the box, because our owners did. Our owners simply said, we're going to allow people to earn by referring restaurants, referring drivers, referring customers, and then building teams. That's the only difference. I always love it, because some of you on here tonight, like I was, you're sitting here trying to overthink the complexity. It's actually really simple. The company is saying, we're going to incentivize people on a very basic model. Instead of keeping the money in our pockets, running hundreds of thousands of dollars of ads, we're going to incentivize the people that are in our ecosystem. And we're going to do it day in and day out. And, let's talk about what that looks like. It really is simple. So you become a free member. And as a free member, if you refer 10 restaurants, and I'm going to keep it really simple tonight, just to give you an idea, you refer 10 restaurants, a free member downloads our app, and you refer 10 restaurants, they do 20 deliveries a day, which is a national average. You earn $2,400 a month. You refer 20 drivers who are driving already, who are already doing deliveries, and they're doing 20 deliveries per day. That's another $2,400. And then you refer 100 customers, and that 100 customers are friends, family, anybody who orders food. You just say, hey, look, download this app, order your food through this app, order your pizza, order your wings, order your crab cakes, and that's another $800 every single month over month. But that's $5,600 a month. But I want to break it down smaller, because the average home today can't afford a $500 emergency. So what if you only did one of these three things? What if you only referred 10 restaurants? What if you only referred 20 drivers? What if you only referred 100 customers? Would $2,400 help to do some things in your home? Would $2,400 help you have a little bit more fun? Would $800 help you, for some of the ladies, buy some new shoes and some new clothes, whatever it is? And for the guys, I know, just to go out and hang out with buddies, or make some of those fixes on your car as well. Here's the thing, is that no matter what your emergency may be, I look at our business and I say, this is really simple. I have 10 friends who are ordering food. I have 20 friends who are driving. I have 10 friends I have 10 restaurants that I go to myself that would love to save $72,000. So as a free member, guys, you're earning 20% on everything you refer to Snap Delivered. Now, the next step is really simple, is that you become a manager. A manager is somebody who engages with us. And you say, hey, look, I want to build something bigger than just being a free member. And all they're going to do is show 3 people how to do the same thing I just shared. Get 10 restaurants, 20 drivers, and refer 100 customers. They're going to earn $8,400 just on the 3 people who are duplicating what they're doing. And then they're going to add another $5,600 for doing what we've said: 10 restaurants, 20 drivers, and 100 customers. That's $14,000 a month. Now you can play with those numbers and you can move them around as much as you want. But when I first saw this, what I realized is this, is that it's very easy to help somebody, help a business, help a community organization, help my friends who are ordering food already. If I can go out and help a couple of people, Snap Deliver was going to pay me month after month after month after month over and over again on a behavior that people are going to do anyway. And so the part that we just rolled out that really opened my eyes with this residual fundraising opportunity. So not only are we helping restaurants and customers save money and drivers who are driving already, but how many of you have purchased, been a part of selling for any nonprofit, Girl Scout cookies, pizzas, Boy Scouts, your churches, your community organizations to raise funds? It's something that I've done for both of my sons all of my life. And when I ran a youth program, always going to how do we keep funds coming in to keep important programs going? Well, Snap Delivered realized something really quickly. We realized that if we could take all the folks in our organization and we could support the restaurants that are in our area and they could go and do a behavior that they would do month over month over month by ordering food for their families, we would make sure that money continuously goes into that nonprofit. Think about that. People don't have to do a special program that happens every 3 to 4 months. People don't have to come in and day out to figure out how to sell 20, 30, 40 pizzas, right? The girls don't have to stand out in front of the different organizations selling Girl Scout cookies. Even though I buy a ton of cookies, I do love my Girl Scout cookies. We can make sure that that program has donations coming in month over month over month with people ordering food. And we'll talk more about that program, but that really excited me because I know how much many of you day in and day out are supporting your communities through different types of nonprofits. So I'm going to share with you before I close out, how do you get started? So the first thing is that you can become a free member. A free member is just that. There is no secret, there's no hidden anything. You become a free member, you earn 20% on all personal referrals. Remember our slide back there, it said you refer 10 restaurants as a free member, 20 drivers and 100 customers. You just do that behavior and you're looking at $5,600 a month, or you just do one. So here's the thing, is that as a free member, you download the app, get with the person that invited you, you sign up, and you get 20% right away, day one. And then you have managers. As a manager, all you're deciding is that I want to earn 20%, but I think there's more I can do. I think I can share with people that may want to be managers with me. I may share this with people that get this with me, that we're going to go and talk to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 restaurants, because we know that there are restaurant owners that want to save and want to pay less money for delivery. They'll earn 20% on all personal referrals and then 10% on second tier referrals. And then they have the ability to earn overrides and bonuses on 5 levels and 5 tiers. If you're somebody that said, hey, look, we're ending the first quarter of 2022, and it didn't work out. The first 90 days didn't go how I expected, and I need something new, Julius. I need something that's going to work for me. Sign up as a manager and start building this ecosystem with us. We're here in the United States and scaling internationally, and I'm really excited because it's very simple. Snap Delivered is just that. It is a ecosystem of incredible people that's focused on giving better value to restaurants, better value to drivers, and better value to customers. But we do all the heavy lifting for you, and that's what I get more excited about this part, because guys, I've started a business before, I've gotten involved with businesses before, and here's what I'll tell you. The incredible thing about what we're sharing tonight is this: you don't have to do any heavy lifting. And what I mean is that you don't have to go out and figure it out. We've already figured it out. What we do is we meet with the restaurants. If you refer a restaurant and you have a restaurant owner that's interested, you can get them onto our restaurant training. Happens every Monday. They can talk to our support team and our leaders. Tonight, for those of you who sign up tonight, who become managers, you actually become a part of our community. And what happens is that you get to come onto our manager call tomorrow night, and you'll be able to hear from our leaders and our owners on how to build your business. It's a fun call, guys. It's getting think about this, having all these great people around you telling you how they're already doing this business and giving you tools to be successful. We have all the market strategies. I'll tell you, we have platforms for flyers, online marketing, flyers, marketing to restaurants, customers, drivers. It's all done for you. You don't have to figure out anything at all when you get involved. And then we have opportunity calls like this. Come on Monday night and Thursday night, hear from me, our owners, as well as my good friend, Bill Hoffman, as we tell you about the Snap Delivered business. And here's what I'll tell you. Tonight, some of you will join me in this journey. Some of you will say, Julius, I get it. I get exactly what you're saying. I'm ready to go. Get me signed up. And I'm going to say, get with the person that invited you and get signed up in the next 10 minutes. And I'll see you on manager's call tomorrow. And there's some of you that have some questions. You're like, hey, Julius, I really am excited, but I have a couple of questions that I just need answered. And I need you to, can you get those answers for me? And I'll say, hey, get with the person that invited you and let's get them answered right away. I want you to hang up, get with the person that invited you, and right away, go ahead and get them answered. And then there's somebody that said, hey, look, Julius, is just not for me. And it's just not for me. And what I'll say is, I can't give you back your time tonight, but thank you for joining us. But sign up as a free customer. If you order food, get with the person that invited you and sign up as a free customer. One of the things that we started doing, guys, I'm really excited, is that we even have a getting started call. That for those of you who get started tonight, tomorrow you will be able to get on with our leaders and actually get started, and we'll walk you through every step. And you could even have your first restaurant, your first driver in the next 24 hours, because we believe that together there's nothing we can't do as a team. And I'm excited about our leadership that does that. So I'm going to say to everybody, welcome to the family. No matter if you're an A, B, or a C, right? You're ready to go tonight. You have some questions, or you're somebody that says it's not for me. I'm going to say welcome to the community. Here's the thing. You're going to participate in this industry if you want to or not. Because what we found is 6 to 10 homes are already ordering food once a week. If your friends, your family, your children, if they're ordering food, why shouldn't you get paid for that? Why shouldn't you benefit with the people in your world, even if you don't order food? I'm excited. I want to share tonight an incredible announcement. We are going to Vegas, guys, and it is an exciting time. We are headed to Vegas for our live in-person training, guys, April the 27th and 28th. And I am super excited. For those of you who join us tonight, I want to encourage you all to join us in Vegas on the 29th, 30th, and May 1st, excuse me. I want you to join us because there's something about being together with like-minded people. And I'll tell you, it's been way too long for us to be together. I got to go to Florida, guys, and spend time with some great people. And there's one thing to grow a business, but there's another thing to grow a business with a great, incredible company and a great group of people. And we had fun. We were small then. We're going to go from, a couple of hundred to a couple of 100,000 to a couple, and then a couple of 100,000. I see where Snap Delivered is going all over this globe, and soon we'll be doing events all over in every different countries. And to be a part of that right now is incredible and exciting for me. Look, have a great Monday night. We look forward to seeing you all tomorrow on the manager's call. Get with the person that invited you. Get signed up right now. And we'll be back again. We'll see you back tomorrow night. And then if you have folks that are interested, do 2 things, guys. Join us online. You can join us on Venmo at Snap Delivered or on YouTube at Snap Delivered. Show this presentation. I know they had the one from last week up. Get people in front of the presentation. Get them on a live call. We'll be back on Thursday for our opportunity meeting, and let's get them started. Welcome to Snap Delivered. I'm your host for Monday night, Julius Weems, and you guys have a blessed night. Take care.